Hey, what's going on YouTube? You already know who it is. It is DubloH, and I am back with another video for y'all. And today, I know exactly what you're thinking. You're like, ain't that the dude that was sneaking outside my mama room? Yeah, that was me, man. The beard, chin strap, had a little stank on it from your mother, so I had to go ahead and get rid of it. Your boy had to go ahead and get the cop stash. So let me stop messing around and let's get straight into why you're here. With the latest installment of Dragon's Dogma dropping in 2 weeks, I decided to take a trip down memory lane. If you've seen my reaction to the Dragon's Dogma 2 trailer made a while ago, I questioned if I actually liked Dragon's Dogma or was it nostalgia kicking in. So I went to my Xbox store, seen that it was on sale for $3, so I picked up the game, and now I have 8 to 10 hours put into this playthrough, and to be completely honest, I am done. In this video, I'll be answering a couple of questions. Why did I end my session so abruptly? Did you consider revisiting the game before playing the next? And the final and most important question, is Dragon's Dogma a good game? So let me put it like this: pattern and terrible gameplay mechanics, no and yes, but it's complicated. Now, with all that out the way, let's talk about it. When you first boot up Dragon's Dogma, you are welcomed with a night to day shot of a dragon staring off into the distance. I wish I could have learned bro's name, but the game started to feel like a chore to complete, so I honestly was done with it. And before we get into the visuals, gameplay, and things of that nature, I believe it's only right I'll walk y'all through the story and let y'all know where everything went wrong. When you load into the game, you get placed in the shoes of the generic arisen, aka main character, on the hunt for the main bad guy. Fuck. Let me search this nigga name up real fast. I got y'all. Give me 1 second. This nigga name is Gregory. I gave a goddamn dragon, one of the most badass creatures in mythology to ever exist, the most NPC name ever. I mean, shit. Fuck it. After you get to the end of the cave, you run into the spirit animal of my sleep paralysis demon, lion, goat, snake monster. This shit looks like absolute hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you fight whatever the fuck that is. I croaked while going up against it. Then we get a cutscene of Gregory entering the land of the free. After our masterpiece of a character is created, we land into the land of Cassandris with our beautiful children running away from us. Whose goddamn white baby is that? The guard runs into the town to warn of the dragon's return. And before we move on with the story, let's take a look at who blessed you with these 800 credit score civilians. Gregory lands, then you have to fight him. You lose, he eats your heart. Dog, this nigga legit blessed his food before chowing down. If he isn't the most respectful motherfucker, I do not know who is. I'm way up, I feel blessed. After Greg gets his grub on, you wake up and choose your starting vocation: warrior, rogue, or sorcerer. Now we are off to the encampment where we create our pawn and its vocation, fight our first ogre, and lastly encounter the first major boss with our created arisen, the Hydra. After one of the heads is lopped off, the Hydra retreats. Then you must reach the Wayward Castle and do one of the slowest early missions to ever exist. Fast forward to the Everfall dungeon. Inside you find a crystal and inspect the relic, and then a bunch of male appendages bust out the floor. Now it is time to escape this freaky ass dungeon. I feel like now is a great time to break down the mission structure for y'all. From the start to the Ox mission is very straightforward. They show you your objectives on the mini map. You head to them and it's just extremely fucking straightforward and simple. But after the Ox mission, it is downhill. To access some of your missions, you have to do side quests and wait till a specific time of day to start. I don't know about y'all, but when I was a wee lad with no hoes and all the free time I can access, this was not an issue. But now that I have experienced the Golden Kitty, worked 12 to 16 hours a day, make content that I have to edit and scripts to write, I simply do not have the time to fuck around with doing extra tasks just to continue the story. Now it's time to tell a spy in the Grand Sorin Castle and find the cult meeting underground. He summons undead warriors to stop you from finding out his plans. You catch back up to the leader and have the option to kill or spare his life. And at this point, they wanted to send me across the damn map to where I've already traveled. And from what I've read, that there's only 9 fast travel points in the entire fucking game. So I'm having to walk 20 fucking minutes backwards. Man, I'm not doing that shit. Get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. The fuck is wrong with you? As I briefly spoke on, you get the choice between 3 classes at the start: fighter, strider, mage. after you get access to the dual vocations and hybrid classes, which includes the warrior class that can wield dual-handed swords and hammers, the ranger, which can do the same shit as the strider, but they just get access to explosives, the sorcerer gains access to dark magic, the mystic knight holds the same weapons as the fighter, just able to use the basic magic that the mage gets. The magic archer is the best in my opinion, getting magic fucking arrows. And lastly, the assassin is a combination of the knight and ranger classes. So I have a question. Why the fuck is there two different menus for equipment? You can use both of them to examine and replenish health with consumables, but you have to hit the main menu button, then go to the equipment to change the armor and weapons. Let me just change that shit in the quick menu. During my playthrough, I experienced all of the knight classes. From what I've played, the mystic knight and fighter has a 3-hit combo and a single heavy attack. The warrior has a 1-hit light and a heavy attack that does 1 hit as well. You can grab enemies against their will, and for the larger enemies, you will mount them similar to the Monster Hunter series. Pawns are great at dealing damage, but cannot for the life of me dodge anything. So imagine this. You are fighting for your life, ducking and dodging, bobbing and weaving, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, and you look at your backup and they getting the shit kicked out of them. You heal them up, getting back into the swing of things. 10 seconds later, their health bar is back at 5%. At this point, we need backup for the backup. Also, you know how most RPGs give you that specific input to target one enemy at a time? I think they call it lock on. Yeah, this game doesn't have one. Circling back to the AI discussion, the enemies are surprisingly great. They all attack at once and actually dodge incoming attacks from you and your pawns. I really fuck with the enemies in this game. They do everything the pawns don't. They move around to stay safe, attack at the same time, and it's just a work of art. Add-in, y'all know what that is, right? It purposely tossed in the game to add more playtime than the game actually provides. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck does this game not include direct quest goals and fast travel? Some quests are extremely vague with no area indicators. Not gonna lie, I got lost a few times during my playthrough, which contributed to this here nifty video. Bro, the backtracking in this game is so damn time consuming. Run into an unexplored area for the first time is fine to me. I'm fine with that. I've never been there, so I can accept that. I have to walk. That's cool. But when I am being forced to tread back 10 to 20 minutes of walking to turn a damn quest in, now we have a goddamn problem. Character customization in this game is pretty decent. You get the choice between male or female, 16 body presets. You can change every facial feature, the hairstyles, which are very quote unquote white, character stance, muscle definition, heights and sizes for different body parts, scars, wrinkles, facial hair, makeup, and eye color. So at the end of you creating your pawns, the game gives you a damn test, which gives the pawns certain characteristics like being more prone to aggro, prone to do defense, making them stay back and protecting the arisen after you finish creating them. Y'all want to know the best part of the character creator? The banging ass soundtrack they play in the background. For a game made in 2017, visually this game will leave you with a headache. Objects off in the distance all represent wet clay, and up close they are all blocky. Like, this game is just not pretty. The shit in the distance look like whatever Itachi conjured up in the hallway fight with Sasuke, and the closer you get, it starts to turn into Minecraft.
My house, it's beautiful. I sure hope nothing bad happens to it. No!
The skin colors have some weird green and purple colors to them, like they have poison flowing through them. And speaking of poison, why the fuck does the poison and water effects have the same ugly ass flash and unknown character filter to them? Dark areas are dark as fuck, even on brighter settings, with the contrast on the 75 to 100 brightness settings being ashy with dark voids in the middle of it. Yeah, dude, the visuals for this game is horrible. So yeah, that's where I'm going to conclude the video. The things I hope change in Dragon's Dogma 2 are add fast travel, even though the creator already displayed his displeasure with the feature. Let the optional missions stay that optional because I'm out 15 hours a day for work and just want to come home and enjoy the main storylines in order to get videos out in a timely manner. When I was a kid, this was fine, but yeah, I wish to get through games and so I can enjoy all of the heat that's finna be dropping this year. So the visuals from the Dragon's Dogma 2 trailers that I've watched have seemed to have improved in the contrast and exposure departments, but I'm still thinking they will double down on the shit color grading. And lastly, tone down the pattern of your game. I don't wish for anyone to be walking around for an hour just to complete one mission. Other than that, the game was pretty decent in my opinion. Story was interesting. Combat had a lot going for it, especially when you upgraded the vocations up a little bit. And if you had made it this far, I just want to thank you for fucking with me. Let me know if my takes were valid. Let me know where you disagree. Will you be picking up Dragon's Dogma 2 when it releases March 22nd, 2024? And now, make sure that you leave a like, hit that subscribe button because I do have more content on the way. Hit that bell so you never miss another video. And here is your second reminder to leave a like. Check out one of these two videos on my left, or hit that subscribe icon that'll be on the right. My name is DubloH and I am out. Yeah, yeah. Said I'm out, cause you bitches ain't seen me. I'm about my down. Hey, I'm out.
Hold on, baby, hit the pog on, do you dance on it? Bust it down, baby, let me see, spread them legs, let me see what you got. Do your job, I got a check for you. Throw a couple bands, put in work, I got some more for you. Slow it down for me, drop it down, go get wild for me, small for me, bend it over, go and touch your toes for me. Pause for me, get the can, baby, do a show for me. All money, if you clean it good, I got a note for you.